We'll check. But now there's 10 gajillion butterflies everywhere. Hoorah! And huzzah. And a few other words. Well, that's not something I look forward to. Let's fight 10 butterflies so we can fight Tenchi, like, maybe later. I don't know you. You can wait. Okay, I found all of them. Nice. Thank you for putting... Yeah, I love those words. Thank you, Raymond. Alright, let's go. Alright. That was fast. New area. Let's run into dead end immediately. At least the fights will... No, fights will still be obnoxious. They aren't. Nice. Get out of here. Okay, now it's pointless. Okay! Another boss icon. Not sure what to make of this. She'll probably be nowhere. If the place gets stranger, who cares? It's already a strange place. How much can you really do to make this place stranger? I really want to know. Alright, I saved the game, so it's time to figure out what the threat is. And then I need to, after I assess the threat, then I need to figure out what, yeah, blah blah blah. Aaron! And Kaguya! They did! They bought you like, fucking... Okay, so, here's what past me is gonna do. I mean, future me is going to do. Okay, so future me. I need you to figure out the video length of every moment of this floor after Ryzen, and then just, like, put that on the screen, and then, like, fuck. That's how much time you got bought, Aaron. Yeah. Man. Yeah. Well, we haven't seen Reneseke in a while, but I don't think he'd be the one who cornered people in here. Well, that's where the song's from. Wait! Ah, man. How am I gonna do this? I don't know what they do. No. Oh, as long as Raisin doesn't call in underlings, I guess. Alright, we'll just, Oh, you didn't get stat drop down. That's awesome. Okay, Kaguya is weak to physical. Aaron's also in the first in line. Aaron seems also weak to physical. I think it's just that Chen did a lot of damage. see what they do. Lunatic Red Eyes. Only really hit Chin. Hit Remilly pretty hard. Mystic isn't very good against Aaron. Right now, I don't really care that I'm sacrificing the game. I just want to see what they're capable of. It seems more like a job for physical people than magical people. Yeah, this seems, well, I want high mind physical characters, and that only mainly fits that description, but, Physical against the mage. Hollandall. Or do I want something that... There's something that can hit defense, or lower defense. Yes, the illusion does that. Spam it. Fits down. Defense down. Does no damage against Mei Ling, but paralyzes her. Stats up. That's cheating. Oh, then again, I guess I'm using buff, so it doesn't make that... doesn't mean that much. More mine downs. Rip. Rip. How much does the Legion do now? 13,000 still. More defense downs. It's good to know that the defense downs are working. I don't think this is a hopeless fight. Can't be, because I'm getting game overs on it. I have a few ideas on how I can do this. Aaron isn't so opposed to getting status ailments. Alice seems like she's going to be MVP. And I think she only puts buffs up if I put buffs up. I think. Or magic. Thank you. You're really gonna make me seek out anti-poison stuff, really? Okay. That's mean. That's really mean. Holy crap, you got 2 discarders already? I need Cherno. I need Cherno to slow that rabbit down. Alright, back to fighting. Rainbow's in. She's already done 1 round of healing. I'm trying to slow them down. More defense and mine downs. Yeah, eventually with enough defense and mine downs, people just die. Man, I thought I slew you down. What? I don't get it. I don't understand. Okay, well. Okay, this is like try 10 or something. Eh. It doesn't take, these tries don't take too long. Lead with the curse. poisoned yourself. That's not okay. Usually that doesn't happen, though. Nice. Here's an interesting one. Hey there everyone, this is post-commentary life right coming over to the Eientei trio fight. This is the first fight I had to get help for, but before I go too much into that, let's talk strategy. The strategy I use against them is Aya and Sakuya speed people up, Reimu and Cherno stop them from moving, Patchy and Yomu do a lot of damage, as well as Alice a little bit, and Iku is the main support, and that is all the roles and all of the important characters that I use in this fight. The nitty-gritty details is between all of this, I did end up learning that paralysis works pretty well, and I did end up learning that if you debuff them, that they buff themselves, and that ended up being crucial in me getting them down to only Aaron, and then Aaron would blow me up, and so I ended up even having to ask for help, and I basically learned, that helped me learn their HP pools, and taught me that I needed to kill Aaron and Kaguya at the same time, roughly, and that Royal Flare is extremely helpful. As for what I was talking about earlier, this is the first time that I did have to request help for, and that seems a little bit surreal as a blind LP, but I did decide that I wanted to resort to my, I didn't want to resort to a walkthrough, I wanted to resort to somebody who could isolate the situation, basically. To go to a walkthrough, I could unintentionally see things that I didn't want to. So I asked Travelers of Time about it, and he gave me the details, which I showed just before this fight, and that turned out being very helpful. Also, there was initially a plan in order to do about 50k damage to Aaron with God Slash, is basically if I can get Aaron, if I can get Yomu buffed and then have Alice hit the Little Legion twice, the God Slash is like 50,000 damage against Aaron, and that's like amazing. And I wanted to do that this time because I knew I was going to kill Kaguya before Aaron, but I needed to close the gap, and I knew Yomu could close the gap, but it ends up not happening. You'll see it. But it's really cool, I think, that you can do that much damage with Yomu. It's amazing. Anyways, what was I thinking of? Okay, so Yomu comes in, does a little bit of damage, he gets back in, that's alright. I'm going to say that it feels a little weird having to use paralysis strats all the time. Like, first I did it against Race, and it's like, oh, this works, and now I'm using it against this team, and it's like, oh, that works too. And I also feel bad for not using Suiko or Nidori, even though I just recruited them. Like, Nidori could probably do a lot of damage as well with Iku's help, and all sorts of nifty things, but things are things, and stuff happens. Don't worry, I get to use the new characters more often later. Also, I know I've been neglecting Kamashi, and that Kamashi is good. You'll see her later. Don't worry about it. I know you guys love her. I don't know why people love Kamashi so much, but you'll see her later. Even though this fight only centralizes around 7 or 8 characters, let me count: Reimu, Cherno, Aya, Sakuya, Patchy, Yomu, Iku, Alice. 8 characters. So, I mean, even though this fight only centralizes around those 8 characters, the other 4 characters I would pick. Like, I think if I had Suiko, I would feel better, because Moria's, the Iron Ring is really good. And Kaguya is down. You really don't need tanks for this fight, you just need people who can resist the magic somewhat decently. Also, Galaxy in a Pot finally killed Reimu. The main weakness in this setup is that Galaxy in a Pot is a one-hit kill to Reimu, and I put Reimu in the first slot. That is the main weakness of this setup, is that if she doesn't use, like, Mercury, Sea of Mercury or stuff, it's very possible for me to have to start over. Otherwise, it's just me going over what I've already gone over before. So I'm getting ready to get Yomu in here. So I'm prepping the little legions for Yomu's big hit, right? Right? Yeah, like, I want to do that. I want to have Yomu do a big ol' hit, because right now, Yomu has just enough time to get in here and do a really big hit. However, if you've been paying attention to Aaron's life total over the course of this match, you're going to learn that I have barely I overkill her. And Yomu doesn't get to do any damage. I wanted to see this big hit, and I wanted this big hit to be the finisher, but it ends up that Alice deals the finishing blow with the Legion. Well, it's about time. I never thought I was going to beat that fight, but it worked out. Finally leveled up enough and kinked it out. Kept trying this a lot. The reason I failed a lot is because I kept trying it at lower levels, and I think really I just needed to grind a bit. So I grinded a bit. It's just a process of learning little by little, like knowing what I can equip, what I can do, what kind of strategy I can employ, how to improve that strategy, etc., etc. And that's basically what this was. No one will give up the Wait, why don't you all just join me? No. We're in a hurry after a long time. Is it good? How did you get this far? Be careful, Reno. I've never seen Patchy this furious. His art changed. What? Yukari? But what if Yukari isn't? That chill down my spine, man. Good song. Okay. Okay. Whew. Ryzen joined the party. Nice. Aaron joined the party. Possible requests for sharing together dozens of times. What'd you just say? Wait, why can't she? Oh my god, Aaron, why? Yeah, why not? Oh my god. I think that's a hint of when I can come back and get her. Alright, fine. This team isn't super suited for exploring. Should I go back, or should I just take a few steps forward? Hang on. Puzzling two-way transference room. Yeah, these words and their ordering. Yep. Oh, come on. It sounded like it. Where on earth is the... Is there a easy to access relay point after this, or is this kind of... not sure. Whatever, I'll just come back later. So, hey there, everyone, it's about time this episode ended. Hey there, everyone, this has been Labyrinth as always, and thank you for watching. See you guys next time, goodbye. I have no idea how the episode ordering of this segment is going to be, but ugh. Bye.